All right. So for warm up today, we are doing 70 jumping jacks. Today is a day of things that are written that don't totally make sense. 30 rolling jumps, squat jumps, and 15 push-ups. So the rolly jump squats are the ones that go here, and then jump. Yeah, rolling jump squats. So 30 of those, 15 push-ups, and then the neck exercises, because I'm just including them now, 30 of each. 70 jumping jacks, 30 rolling jump squats, 15 push-ups, neck exercises. I can speak, hopefully. Yeah, go. Michelle, you don't have to do it, but you can if you want. Do what you want.
I can't do the push-ups. I gotta just wash my elbow.
Okay, do the neck exercises. All right, neck circles. Other way. Up and down. Side to side. Ear to shoulder. Shoulder circles. Backwards. Elbow circles. Other way. Arms across your chest. Over your head. On all fours. Cat cow. Lean forward into Cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Flatten out, arms out, left leg to right arm. Other side. Arms at 90 degrees. Left leg over. Other side. Come back to center. Get into downward dog. Right leg up and through. Right arm up. Right arm down, left arm up. Both arms down, drop your back knee, straighten your front leg, reach forward. Come back up and collapse that leg in front of you. Both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself back into downward dog. Left leg up and through. Left arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Both arms down, back knee down, straighten your front leg, reach forward. Drop that foot back down and collapse your leg in front of you. Reach up. Come back down, reach forward. Untangle yourself back to downward dog. Drop both knees down into frog. Drop back into child's pose. Reach over to the left. Reach over to the right. And release. Right, on your backs, just regular bridge, left, right shoulder. All right, next, sit up bridge. Sit up and then bridge. Yeah. Okay. All right, next, bridge, hip escape, scissor kick, forward roll. Armbar escape, next. Next, hip thrust. Speed with hip thrust. Okay, next, hip thrust to a double leg takedown. So this leg here, drop the knee, this other leg comes out, takedown, right? All right, time. Get water, get your dummies. We're going to figure out what the hell I'm teaching. All right, before we get to the dummies, like basically this is just me workshopping through what my escapes are, because I was trying to figure them out with the dummy, but a lot of them are concepts. Just bear with me. I've never taught these, I've never been taught these, so I'm trying to work through what the hell I do. So when I have my back taken, I usually know that basically they're using their legs to like trap me, but their arms can be manipulated however I want. A lot of the time I'll come here and I'll leave all the space underneath my armpits for them to underhook. Cause like, I feel like a lot of the time, especially in no-gi, if they underhook, it's not gonna be much, right? They're trying to get over my neck. If it's gi, it's a different story. They can grab onto your gi and control you that way. We'll get into that later, but let's say here, I usually am protecting my neck and I want them to get underhooks. A lot of the time the underhook, I can grab it and control. And then I can keep trying to block the other side from coming over my neck, or I can come over my neck and I can just control it. But once I got this arm, it makes it harder for them to even finish a choke. They can do the one-handed choke, but they have to be very good at one-handed chokes. So then after that, both of us don't have arms to use, right? If I have one arm trapped and I'm playing with the other, now I don't have anything, and now I'm just defending this. I have to use my legs, and I want to use my legs with my back. So I'm doing a bridge into them. So I'm here, I'm manipulating my weight onto them, using like my shoulder blade area, and like the pressure I'm using with my feet into them. And it makes it super uncomfortable, right? And the whole entire while, I have to have control of at least one arm, right? Otherwise, I will get my neck taken, and I don't want that. So let's do this. Here, guy. We're gonna get one underhook, right? They're underhooking me, but I have the overhook, so this is like a backwards wizard, right? And then I'm going to put them on their back and use all my weight here. I can manipulate, this is like the eskrima, right? I'm going to eskrima my way out, depending on which way I want to go. Eskrima my way out. I'm going to come around here, and I'm gonna lay on the ground here. Let's stop there. Do that for now. We'll give it like 2 minutes. Just do that. Workshopping this shit. Workshop. Put a shit ton of weight into your dummy using your feet on the ground. Okay, time. All right, so my goal throughout this whole thing is less about escape and more, as usual, about making the other person as comfortable, as uncomfortable as I can so that they'll let go of me. Like my goal usually isn't to escape. It's like, well, they'll let go if I just fucking put all my pressure into them, right? So when I'm coming out of here and I have this underhook, I'm coming here. And a lot of the time I'll keep my pressure on them. A lot of the escapes for the back are to like put your shoulder on the ground and stuff and turn towards them. But I hate that because I'm like, well, they have the same amount of time to turn towards me, right? And I want to eliminate that time. So I'll put all the pressure on them and I will keep this hook for as long as I can. Even if I'm coming off a little bit, I'm keeping it hooked so that when I turn towards them here, they can't turn towards me because I'm still hooking this, right? Even if it gets down to their wrist, if I chicken wing, their wrist isn't going to pass that. Because a lot of the time, even if I like, they get out this much, and I could let them out that much because I need to turn too, right? If I stay here, I can't turn. So if it goes all the way down to the wrist, that bone's not going to let them come out of this if I got it tight enough. And then all I have to do is turn, and then I can let go and get it side control. So that's one for that underhook, your overhook, and then two would be doing that, the Kimura slash armbar. And what Jen has taken to recently is tucking my own arm, like if I was the dummy, under my under and doing it that way because you can Kimura them there. Because then that adds a security, right? You don't have to fight with their arm. Their arm has to fight with your butt. If you could just get it here. And then you have to, right? I feel like Jen's done that to me. So those are the two. You get the submissions, the submission trio, or you get side control. Submission trio, side control. Coming here, I usually put my hand down here and go around. Yeah, go. I should spotlight, and I'm gonna spotlight, guys. Just ignore it. I keep getting video of you guys fixing the dummies. All right, time. Okay. Now we're gonna go through if they have their arm over our neck. So when they have the seatbelt position, right? They have the seatbelt position, and they're either going to try to do like a rear naked or something. I just need to keep this arm away from me, right? This arm, yeah, sure, it's gonna choke me, but I feel like me cupping here and really tucking it. So I'm putting Lego arms in at like the bicep, and I'm putting my elbow to my hip. Like, and I cannot make that move. I'm using my lat power, as much lat power as I can to just glue that onto me so that this will not choke me. Then it's a battle with the other hand. If they get this over, which my dummy cannot, they're gonna finish like the rear naked. They can pull this, get me into that other thing, whatever. Anyway, so I have this here. This grip is what I want. The higher that I can make it is better, right? Here, and I'm pulling that away. The higher that I can make it, I'm also pulling their shoulder down. That makes it harder for the other arm to like do things, right? So here, there's an escape that Judy taught that involves a back roll here with this hold, but I'm not good at it. So I've done other shit. So here I'm going to, again, put my weight back, and I have two ways to go. I'm either gonna go that way or this way, right? So what is normal, what's natural is usually you're gonna go towards the arm that you're holding, right? So back, and you're gonna go towards the arm that you're holding. Once I get there, I'm still putting the weight on them here, pulling this so that they can't go anywhere. It can be up here. I like pushing that away from me so they can't get anything else. Putting my weight down, and then I'm going to reach this arm over, grab the neck, and I'm going to turn. Right. So I've come around, I'm holding onto the shoulder. Oh man, I'm pulling his arm out. Here, putting my weight on, see my butt doesn't touch the ground. I'm putting this arm over, it's like a bridge, and then I'm going to either go under, go over, however you do that. Here. Get into side control. You have the extra bonus of having the arm underneath you, and you can, cross your shin over it, right? Let's just do that one. I'm going to show you way two in a second. So go. Do that one. Yeah, you can go all the way into north-south, Amy, if you want. Yes, Dan.
If they have their hands clasped, would you still try this, or do you think that's realistic at this point?
If they have their hands clasped, how? Here? The regular thing? I mean, you could break it by doing that step over. It's harder, but I usually won't go that way if they still have their hands clasped. I actually will battle. I will hold on to here and I'll try to break it somehow. Usually I'll dig my thumb in and try to break it before I start moving. Usually, like, if the thing starts at, like, somebody has back control with a seatbelt, then it's like, okay, now I'm fighting it. Usually they're moving and trying to get into like a seatbelt position. They don't have it locked yet. So I would move before they lock it. So, yeah. Okay. Continue doing this one. Lights. All right, time. I'm going to show one that is a very conditional one. Same grip. So this is conditional upon how the person is moving. And it's going to be weird on your dummy because you're in a grade. It's momentum. So instead of going towards like the shoulder that I'm capturing, right? I'm gonna lean back And because I'm holding onto it, sometimes I get all like stuck. I can't scoot over that way. And I'm just putting all the pressure down. So I'm gonna go the other way, right? I've come here and it's, you have to feel it with a person. They're gonna wanna scramble out of this. They want out, right? So I'm laying a trap sometimes and I'm going to come this way, still putting pressure on them. This hand's gonna go underneath and I'm going to throw them over. That is not gonna work with this dummy, but well, it worked with the dummy, great. But like, it's so conditional upon like how they're moving, right? So I can't really recreate it, but try it with your dummies. So I'm gonna do it at a different angle here. I'm holding onto the same grip here, and I'm coming over this way, right? I'm going to basically turtle. I'm gonna turtle while I'm holding onto them. So here, I'm gonna put my like elbow to the ground, shoulder to the ground. I'm going to turtle and like sweep them over. Again, if they're not moving, it's going to be impossible to do that. So try it with your dummies. Any questions on that one?
I was just wondering if it would work if they were trying to step over you as you're going that way and they were trying to step over you and scooch over real quick. I don't know.
If they're
Like if they're trying to take
you, yeah. If they're trying to go to take your back again, but like,
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if they're trying, especially if they're moving their hip, you can, you know. But you have to also like really get into like a little turtle. Right. Turtle, Amy. Got to become a little ball. Bring your knees to your, there you go, better. All right, let's see if you guys are doing this. Oh, Jen's dummy doesn't want to flip over. This is just fun to watch. Let's see it, Sarah. Your dummy's probably the lightest. Maybe because it's the lightest, it doesn't want to go over. All right. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Amy got it, except she goes over with it. Sarah's up ready to fight.
I'm just like escaping under the arm. It's not going over me. So I'm just like taking my head out. I don't know if
Yeah,
that
you can do
works.
that too. If you can't get them over, you can go under.
Yeah, just like scoot.
Especially like on bigger dudes, right?
Right.
It'll be harder to flip them over, especially if they ground their weight, but you can start attacking differently if you want to go under. And there's an arm drag there, I believe. Like you pop your head out and there's an arm drag and you can get their back, which I think you were kind of doing, you were getting the back. So I'm assuming that's
that's what it felt.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, he's ready. 6:53. That's why you're doing this to me. All right, time. I know I didn't really go over it very much, but the screaming thing over the legs is actually really important. Because it's hard to get their legs off of you. Like once you have the arms captured, go back, really dig yourself into them, put your shoulders up so they like, yeah, I always do this and dig myself down into their chest basically. And then I start messing with the legs. So screamo, right? So it does take different screamo. The other screamo, it does take a little longer. It's not just like, oh, hop over. You have to put that pressure in, annoy the shit out of them, and then scream at your legs. All right. So it is 6:04. All right. Post-workout is all abs. Yes. Do I really want to do all those? Not really, but that's okay. So the first one is hollow hold. Second one is Russian twist. Then mermaid, mermaid. And then the fifth one says, I don't know, Black Widow thingy. I don't remember what the hell, but I'm gonna go with, it's that one where you're here and you bring your knee in and then you crunch up. So each leg. Isn't that the Black Widow thingy? Don't remember, do that. It's called the I don't know Black Widow thingy. Okay, well, so when I call it out, that's what it's gonna be. Then it's Superman hold, Russian twist again, and then Russian hollow hold at the end. We're starting with hollow holds. Yes, I will call them out. So the only one you probably can't do, Michelle, is the I don't know Black Widow thingy. Do some other abs. Okay. Hollow hold is first. As my dummy is just sprawled out in the back. Next, our Russian twist. Mermaid. Other side mermaid. Yeah, I don't know, Black Widow thingy. Superman hold. Russian twist again. I'll hold. All right. And that was it.